Crapmore gang, we have finally heard from Kaisenat. Okay, he has been missing for quite a while. He did his Mafiathon stream and then he took a huge hiatus from social media and he's now resurfaced and it sounds like he is quitting streaming to become a fashion designer. Okay, he broke it all down in a video that he dropped on his channel. It's called I Quit. It's called I Quit. He really is quitting streaming for fashion designing and seemingly YouTubing. He's actually started another YouTube channel and he's secretly been posting YouTube videos in a much more traditional lo-fi format of YouTubing than we're used to seeing from Kaisenat. So I've got all of the best parts of this where he's basically going to break down him quitting. And the first thing he says is that he's quitting streaming and he basically wants to completely get out of the streamer box. He feels like he's boxed in and he wants to change what he's doing. Listen to the... So he basically said he wants to get out of the streamer lane. He's tired of being boxed in and he wants to try new things. And he revealed in this this breakdown, basically, that he had actually fled America to Italy and he'd been over there hiding out in a little chalet-looking spot. Basically, you know, watching YouTube videos about fashion designers like Louis Vuitton, basically coming up with his plan of how he's going to get into that lane.
In the 19th century, Louis Vuitton was born and raised in Anchy, France, to a farmer and hat maker. Starting from a young age, Louis had no choice but to work on the family farm. From dusk to dawn, he planted and harvested crops, raised the animals, and stockpiled firewood. This is the story of how a homeless teenager pioneered modern luggage and laid the foundation for $1 billion empire.
So he wants to build his $1 million empire just like Louis Vuitton did, okay? He's hitting the books, he's reading up, and he's basically trying to work out how he can become the next Louis Vuitton. He's done with the streamer lane. And he would basically show that he'd been hiding out in Italy, already working on his own brand, and basically trying to come up with something that's as good and on the same level as Louis Vuitton and Balenciaga.
Italy is where I've been for the past, like 2 weeks, I'll probably say. Because I feel like if I present my own brand with my own stuff, people will find ways to be like, yo, you missed here, you missed there. Because often when you meet the person that got their brand, you can pick out, you'll be like, since it's on the come up, you'll be like, it's cool, but you missed here and here. But once it's Louis Balenci, you feel like that's the official. You can't tell anything about it.
So he wants to launch something that's on the level of Louis Vuitton and Balenciaga, okay? And I'm assuming, I wouldn't be surprised, it's probably going to come with them Louis Vuitton and Balenciaga price tags, all right? But he said he actually wants to learn personally how to design, and he's even like, you know, using a tool to distress the fabrics himself. He's really getting hands-on. Look at this.
The items that I want to make, I want to be able to learn the fabric, where I can get it from, everything. So I've planned to like learn and not just jump into the designs.
We want to try these?
Yeah.
So he said he wants to learn. I don't want to just jump into just posting out designs. I want to actually learn how to work with the fabrics and, you know, manipulate the cottons and the denims and all those kind of things to basically, you know, get legit. He wants to be Mr. Louis Vuitton, all right? He wants to be Kai Vuitton out here. He basically says he fell in love with fashion when he first went to Japan, and that's when he started feeling like he was boxed into being a streamer, because he really felt like, ah, man, like this fashion thing, wearing expensive clothes, this is more of a true expression of who I am.
In Japan, my love for clothes was kind of enhanced after that. Got inspired by what they were wearing, got inspired by the outfits I have put on myself, and just been falling in love with clothes, bags, accessories. A lot of the times I am boxed into this box of being a streamer. So this is one of the first times where I'm going to display something outside of my primary category. The reason why I kind of want to learn it is because I want to have like an attachment to my clothes.
So he wants to have a personal attachment to his clothes. He literally wants to create stuff that he feels like is his true creation. It's in his true form. And at the end, he would reveal that his brand that he's launching is called Vivette. It's Latin for live forever, but it also has a deeper meaning of not wanting to be boxed into this streamer lane forever.
The name of my clothing brand that I want to call it is Vivette. Vivette is Latin for he, she, or it will live forever. But the deeper meaning behind Vivette is to not be boxed in to what society is trying to only box you in. And that's why this journal is so important, because it's not about the designs and the cool denim and all that other stuff. It's more about the meaning.
So he's got a deeper meaning to this brand. He wants it to live forever. He wants it to be bigger than his streaming clout that he's got online. And at the end of the video, he also revealed that he's secretly been uploading to a secret YouTube channel for weeks now.
For the past few weeks, I have been uploading videos to my secret channel this entire time. And if you guys want to see what have been going on, click the top link in the description. It's called Kai's Mind, or follow my private page on IG, KC3 Hidden, so you guys can see every single thing I've been working on. Other than that, I appreciate and love everybody so much.
So this is his secret channel, Kai's Mind, all right? He has been getting busy on this channel for weeks, really. About two weeks plus, 2 to 3 weeks, he's been getting busy on this channel, and he's been dropping video after video. Some of them are short, some of them are just him reading books, all right? Him basically reading for 30 minutes to help become a better speaker. And like, he's really getting busy. So there's a few videos on here that really stuck out to me that I wanted to react to with you guys. And I think this is going to give us an insight into the journey mentally that Kai has been on over the past few months. This is a very personal insight into, where he's at, what he's dealing with, how he thinks about things. And I feel like I want to check this out with you guys just to see if we can both get inspired together. But this is the first video he dropped, and then we're basically going to go through. I'm not going to show you 20 minutes of him reading Atomic Habits, but it's a good book, but still. I'll show you some of the most inspiring little moments that he's posted up here, and we can react to them together. So look at this. This is his first video.
If you're watching right now, you are witnessing me making my channel right here, right now. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on. Oh my gosh. You feel what I'm saying? Look, boom. Kai's Mind right there. I don't know. Right, I don't know if y'all can see it. Kai's Mind right there. Hold on. Damn. Yeah, Kai's Mind right there. Right there. I'm making it right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think this is gonna be a good way for me to just get stuff out, and y'all could just follow the lore. I don't know. But the reason why I'm using a weird camera like this is I just want to show y'all that putting out content, you don't need the best thing in the world. So, bye.
So it's interesting, right? Because like, now he on the DIY lo-fi kind of thing, talking about you don't need the best content in the world, but he just came from a multi-million-dollar Bel Air mansion doing the Mathiathon stream. So now we finna see whether this lo-fi content hits. I mean, obviously Kai is so famous, I'm sure this is going to be a runaway success, and there's going to be a whole new lane for him to get into. But there's been a bunch of motivational videos that he's posted on this channel that basically are just going to give you more background of how he's feeling. So this is his first kind of motivational video.
Whatever you want to do, it is completely possible. I don't know what you're doing in your life right now. I don't know if you need somebody to speak it into you, because I don't know. I get it. You scared to approach something, right? You are very scared to approach something, or I don't know, you having self-doubt troubles. Man, try to block it out. Even myself, I had to block it out in order to move forward, and that is what it's all about. Lock in. You got it. I feel you, and I get it. Life is hard right now, and I understand that. But become completely obsessed with whatever you want to do, whether that's drawing, whether that's making clothes, whether that's content creation, whether that's you want to be a streamer, YouTuber, whatever it is. I believe in you, and so should you. You should believe in yourself more than anybody on the entire planet. People cannot believe you if you don't believe in yourself. Simple as that. And make sure you steady praying on top of everything that you have going on. Let's go ahead and do this journey together. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm here. I'm going to go ahead and speak it into you. If you got to hear that motivation, go ahead, get up. Go get your Polaroids, man. Go get your journals, man, and go ahead and go crazy. Plot out how you want your future to be. In order to become the person that you say you want to become, you got to live like the person you say you want to become. Simple as that. You say you want to be an artist, you need to draw every single day and paint. Not every single day, but more often than usual. You feel me? You say you want to be an F1 driver, you better be in a car studying everything and building that habit of, being an F1 driver. You feel me? Just fall in love with the grind. And one thing I would say is, you know what you want to be. You know how you got to get there. You may think that the beginning process is the hardest part to get to where you got to go. I'm here to tell you, the beginner process is the most legendary part of your story. Life is a documentary. Make it worth it.
Man, it is super inspiring, and he's just got endless amounts of this kind of content motivation that he's got on this channel, man. It's charging me up, I'm not going to lie.
I do really believe that content creators and streamers in general, and anybody who loves to create any type of content, you guys cannot be boxed into this category where you're just only that. You have made it to where you are because you are authentically just being yourself. And imagine if you were to just test your limits to see how far you really can be. I look at streamers like Yana and think, why is she not in a cartoon animation film? She has the voice of voice acting. I look at people like Emily. She has the voice as voice acting. When I see Max get nominated for a Grammy, I'm like, wow. It looks weird to the outside, and to people who into the thought of a streamer doing it, but he just opened up a door for a streamer and a content creator that loves to do music, and they now can potentially be nominated for a Grammy. That's how I think. Anybody, it's creation in general. So it's like, I think you shouldn't limit yourself at only that. And that's why a lot of athletes and people have a lot of trouble with becoming something more, because the risk and the trap is the fear of primarily stepping away from what you're already known for.
Man, I mean, this stuff's hitting, right? And so he's got basically motivation for content creators. He's got motivation for people that just are trying to be more creative in life. Look at this one.
No cap. It is currently 4:06 a.m. and I currently woke up out my sleep. And I just wanted to say, y'all, listen to me. Never stop being creative. Never stop being creative, because I'm not gonna lie, creativity is everything. Everything that we're around is created by something or inspired by something else. You feel me? So never stop being creative. But anything that you put your name a part of, anything that you do, whether you're doing a partnership with somebody, whether you're doing a fucking brand deal, make sure you have all creative control. I'm telling you, creative control cannot be bought by any amount of money. Your brain, your mental, the boredom that leads into creativity is amazing. You feel me? Even if you're not a creative person, push to be. Just push to be. Go out there, get inspired, go crazy, look at billboards, whatever it is outside, look at whatever it is, get inspired, be creative. That is your most important value with whatever you do in your career, whatever you do in your life. If you really care about creating, make sure that you don't lose any creative control in anything. That is what I thrive at.
So he would also reveal some of the details of his new brand early on this channel, right? Before that big reveal that I showed you at the start of this video, he was actually letting people know what his brand was going to be, what the name, the colors, the background. Look at this. All
right, so y'all should already know the meaning of the brand, but I want to get to it on a deeper level, right? So Vivet is Latin for he, she, or it will live forever. And that is what I want the clothing brand to do. But the deeper meaning behind Vivet is not being boxed into a category that society portrays it to be in. I'm just going to go into the logo design. This is the logo, right? This is the logo. Now, the logo is a representation of a compass. And if you could see deeper, you have to really imagine it's like an infinity symbol. And hence the cross, because I believe in God and in Jesus, so like I just wanted to add that to my flair. But honestly, it's literally just a deeper meaning to not boxing yourself into a category. And I want it to be, like I said before, like the hub for everybody to really like come here and just know certain stuff. And I put a lot of emotion into this journal. As you can see, everything I've documented is literally like, it's dated and time. So like it's dated by October 23rd. Like it's a lot of dates in here. And I had to get the visuals of putting everything inside of it. When I made my first boot, when I made my first denim, when I made my first anything, when I decided to learn how to sew, it's all in here. And this, I want to put this including inside the packaging, because I believe that packaging is important. I learned that through my P.O. Box openings. I gravitated towards the P.O. Box openings where there was a nicer package than one that wasn't. And I think with a clothing brand, I think the packaging should be important. So I want this book to be included into, I haven't confirmed yet, into like a large amount of first orders that come in, or I'm gonna really try to like everybody's package. I feel like for the first drop is very important. And that's what I really want to do. And that's the whole niche of the brand, Polaroids and journals.
So he wants to take the entire journal that he made while he was conceptualizing this brand. He wants to reproduce it and put it in all of the first orders. Now that's pretty creative. I've never heard anybody do anything like that before. That's super creative. He did another video on what to do when you feel stuck. I thought this would be worth checking out.
Somebody had asked me today, what to do when you feel stuck. And that's a good question, because I ain't gonna lie, I think a lot of us in our lives at some point do get stuck, or kind of have to reevaluate what we want to do, or like what the move it we have to do. And it's one of the best thing is when you get stuck, bro, you have to really take time back and step back and observe everything that you've done and see where you can improve at and see where you could be better at, honestly, and just be able to match up what you want to do with what you've already done and see how you can elevate it or pivot, but not forcefully, more naturally. You feel what I'm saying? Like what you can do, but do that to your best of your abilities. If you feel like you could be working hard, it's 100% fact that you can be working hard. So I feel like when you get stuck, you shouldn't overthink it. You should genuinely step back. Do not panic, because a lot of people will fall to panicking. I have many times, and it's not a good thing, because you start to rush out whatever and do whatever. But you should step back and really evaluate what you've already done and really accomplished, and be grateful for that. And then after, be able to take what you've done and see ways that you can elevate it it, whether that's you reviewing the things you've done in the past, whether it's videos, if it's I don't know, like genuine art that you probably make or paintings that you probably make, and just see where you could be different at and what makes you you. But just don't overthink. Stop overthinking. And yeah, don't worry on strategizing or comparing yourself to anything else, because that's one of the worst things ever. Comparison is a thief of joy. You're going to take away from your happiness by seeing somebody else accomplish things, and that's going to make you feel bad at the end of the day if you keep worrying about that and not worrying about yourself. So honestly, when you get stuck, take your time, evaluate things, and yeah, wish for the best.
It's super interesting the way he's breaking it down. He did another video called Watch When You're in 2026, giving people the kind of motivation that they need to go into the new year and set new goals.
I'm making this going into 2026 and just want to clear my thoughts a little bit with you guys as well. When you go into 2026 or the year 2026, if you're watching this, it's currently 2026, and I just want to tell y'all, bro, walk into 2026 the person that you want to be, the person that you want to, turn into and get better at, like if you, no matter what you want to be, make sure you here with it. I'm not gonna lie, I believe you. I believe in you as much as you should believe in yourself. So make sure you take that belief and put it into any type of process or creativity you got going on. You want to know why? Because it should be you. If you really, really want it so bad, why not you? Why not you? If people don't believe in what you got going on, you got to make them believe. Make them believe. Be so annoying to where people are not able to ignore you. Work so hard to where you cannot even be ignored, bro. Where you just doing your thing. You feel me? And why not you, bro? This is your year. I know niggas done said it a lot of times. This is their year. Maybe this year not your year. Maybe this is the start of your journey. Let's have low expectations. Maybe this year not your year, but maybe this is the start of your journey. Take that step. Because I'm telling you, bro, if you progressively try to get better every single day, at some point, something is going to budge and something is going to happen. At this point, if you don't even know what you want to be, make 2026 finding out what you want to be. Because time is precious, bro. And that's one thing I learned. You can't waste time. Every day is an opportunity. Every day you wake up like this, it's an opportunity to achieve whatever you want to achieve or to get at least 1% better at it. So I'm here to tell you this. I'm bouncing for you this year. Because why not? Why not? I want to see you win so bad. And I want you to come back to this video right now. I want you to, matter of fact, comment on this video right now that you're locked in, and then come back to this video next year and then see where you at. And if you failed, be open and honest. Type that you failed, but you're gonna get them another year. And if you're doing your motherfucking thing, come back on this video and say, I did it. All right? But I love y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all, man. And I feel like this year is going to be insane.
So look, he's letting you know, man, it's about to be your year. Now, as well as the motivation for everybody else, he did give actually a life update on what he had going on. And he kind of elaborated a little bit on some of his behind the scenes. I thought about giving y'all a little update right now. I am doing, I'm doing good. I'm not going to lie, I'm doing good. I've been able to keep myself really, really busy to focus on, bettering myself, my health, my reading, and sewing. And it's been good. I just feel good that I'm becoming, a better person within myself. As bad as I want to stream and shit like that, I know that I have to do it when I'm ready, and I really enjoy what I'm doing right now. I'm almost through it. My first book that I've read publicly, I've read 3 books, but it's the one I've read out loud and stuff. So I'm doing good, and I just want to tell you guys that you guys can do the same thing. I hope you guys in 2026 is doing really well. And yeah, man, I really appreciate everybody. I don't know what you guys think about these type of videos since it's going to be out in the future. I hope y'all like it. I don't know, it's like a portal, it's like a tunnel. It's like a cool tunnel to connect with you guys, but I'm not live, but it's on like a channel. I don't fucking know, and I don't care. If this shit does good or not, I know one of y'all gonna see this shit. Y'all stay blessed, man. Thank you. So he'd also open up about self-belief on another channel. I mean, this guy's achieved so much, it's hard for him to not believe in himself at this point, but let's see what he said on that topic.
Oh. I just woke up in the middle of the night out of bed. It's currently January 3rd,
332, literally almost 333, and I just woke up thinking to myself that like, bro, I want this shit bad. I'm gonna try to do everything it takes in my body to make sure that I do my best as somebody who is entering the world of clothing and fashion. And I know it may not sound realistic because I am a content creator and that's what I'm known for, but I would do everything that it takes in my body to prove people wrong, bro. I want it so bad. You feel me? It's 333. That's crazy. And I don't know, one day we'll be able to go back to this, we can look back at this video and see what really happened. And see if, I was a man of my word, but until then, I can't do anything but keep getting better. If it's by 0.5%, that's fine. If it's by 1%, that's fine. I want to keep getting better, honestly. There's nothing in my body that's telling me to hold back. I'm more hungry than ever, and I'm going to do this the right way. And I'm going to dedicate a lot of my time into this, which I already have been, but I'm going to dedicate a lot more time. I'm on it. Bye.
I believe in him, man, and I feel like he will actually become a really big deal in the fashion space. Like with that attitude and that obviously he's got millions of dollars at his disposal as well, but he would basically talk about believing in himself. In the next video, he would talk about not caring what other people think, which really does fit in with his narrative of kind of wanting to break out of this streamer box that he feels he's been put into.
Thing too, as well, is I often care about what people think, and I've done it for the longest since I started making content, and it's so whack. It's so whack. Like the thought of caring what people think is so messed up, because in 100 years or in a lot of years from now, we are going to die eventually. Everybody that you hear talking about you, everybody that you hear speaking on your craft or saying you're not good enough, or you're embarrassed to show, not embarrassed, but you're scared to show your talents around, or they think they have something to say. It doesn't make any sense, because we will all get to a time where we will all pass away, and we only get. I've once heard Eddie Murphy say we get 75 years if we get lucky. Let that sink in. As long as you're morally a good person, and as long as you really have a craft that you want to thrive in, you will be fine. But do not waste any type of years caring what people think. And that's something I'm also adapting to as well. Because it's your life, and you got to live it the way you want to live it. Years from now, 100 years from now, a lot of us are not even going to be around. And that's mind-boggling to think. So that means you don't have time to give a fuck what anybody is saying. You can do whatever you want. Whether you rap, whether you make clothes, whether you're a content creator, whether you want to be an astronaut. Your dreams just sound so unbelievably big. That is why they're called dreams. And if anybody has something to say about that, they need to dream big as well. They got to dream bigger. They're not dreaming big enough at all. I think we should all want to thrive to be whatever it is in a large format. Be a doctor, a fireman. We should all chase big dreams to do whatever we want. Literally. Get up and create and just add to the world. And that's how I look. That's what I feel. I feel it within myself. And once you discover what your purpose is, you run it to the ground.
It's inspiring, man. So in his next video, he would talk about taking your time and basically imploring people not to rush with things that they're trying to get into and get off the ground.
Take your time, take your time, take your time. Do not rush things. Take your time. Your life cannot change overnight. I feel like a lot of people feel like, hey, listen, I'm about to start my gym journey. I'm about to get in the gym tomorrow and I'm going to still do it. Don't expect yourself to change that fast. Take your time. Whatever you want to do in this life, take your time. Just make sure you're getting 1% better each and every day. I know I sound like a broken recorder, and I've probably said this 1,000 times, but when I say take your time, I really mean it. Practice your craft. Make it a habit. Build slowly and slowly and slowly. Even start with little. And I feel like a lot of people say that, but people don't understand it. If you're a person that wants to be an athlete, you want to play football, make sure you just practice those things that you want to do to become the person you want to be. You feel what I'm saying? For example, go outside every day and practice for about 20 minutes. Let's say you don't really like to practice, go outside and practice for like 20 minutes. And consecutively, as time goes on, you will ultimately become this person slowly and slowly to the point where you want to raise the time to 30, 40, etc. If you try to make yourself practice every single day with an hour, you're not going to get where you need to be because you're not used to that yet. It hasn't indulged into your lifestyle yet. So start very minor. Like, bro, like genuinely, when they say you want to become a read 1 page a day. Like, it's as little as that. As long as you do something to get 0.5% better or 0.1% better or goddamn 1% better, then you'll be fine. Take your time.
It's inspiring. So he did another video where he's basically bigging up the creators, all right? Whether you're a creator, designer, he says the world is nothing without people creating the things that we love and enjoy.
Creativity is the ruler of this world. Gaining ideas are the ruler of the world. If you're somebody who can formulate ideas or be inspired by other things that are a part of this world, you are going down a great path. One thing I pray about heavily is to make sure that I get brand new creative thoughts and new ideas, and you just need to push yourself to create more. It don't matter. I think everybody should genuinely want to create more. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like if you're already a creator, create something more extravagant. You feel what I'm saying? Keep going, keep pushing boundaries. That's what I want to surround myself with. I feel like I'm at my top best performance when I surround myself with people who love creating as well. And if you don't love creating, just know creating is just not only, art. It's deeper than that. You can create better habits for yourself. You can create a good connection with people. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is what makes the world go round. So keep going.
The last video that I want to leave you with that I thought was really inspiring from this lineup was this video called Become Better. And again, this is, the last of a really good run of quite inspiring content from Kai to basically just tell all of the people viewing him to, become better and do more with their lives and the gift they have in life.
If you're watching this, that's because you've seen the title and you're trying to become something greater than you are today. And honestly, I've been loving the way I've been disciplining myself recently. And, I like the amount of time I have put into my personal self and my well-being. And honestly, you have to just be real with yourself and the person that you're trying to become in the future. You got to take those steps now so that you can become that in the future. And once you realize that, you will understand that every single day is an opportunity. I have been in a position where I procrastinated or didn't take the full day to advantage. But when I realized that I'm somebody who want to be healthier, more creative, push a lot of boundaries, I start living every single day leading up to that person. You got to fully ask yourself, are you doing what you need to do to become the person that you need to become? And honestly, I can say as of right now, yes, I am. And I am happy. I'm so grateful right now. And I just want to see you guys be able to do the same thing. You got to make sure you're trying step by step to become that person. You don't have to become that person overnight. You have to just get 1% better as the day go on and on and on. Make sure you're taking proper precautions and proper steps slowly to get to where you need to be. Start off slow, then you can end up going faster. And when you get to your destination, say hi.
So shout out to Kaisenat, man. I feel like what he's doing is really inspiring. I wish him well on this new chapter of his journey. And it's just great to see him kind of come back to the scene in such a positive and creative way. Like, we done seen you do a million streams. I feel like this is actually really inspiring. This is super positive. And I just hope that his clothing brand takes off. I feel like that would be a great move for him. That would be a great look for all the creators doing things differently. And it would really represent something that is very, very difficult to do, to break out of that content creation box. I know how that feels. So if you enjoyed that video, man, let me know what you thought down in the comments below. I will catch you in the next one. I've got a couple more to film today. But for now, I'm out.